Well, that's my prop, my shaft, and inside where the shaft goes is a cutlass bearing. And by the way, it's not supposed to wiggle at all. Obviously, we got to replace it. For those of you who doesn't know what a cutlass bearing is, basically it is a device that stops the shaft from overheating. It's just a brass tube with a rubber insert that fits over top of the shaft, and it's got all these little divots or ports where water goes through it to keep the shaft cool, and then as the shaft rotates, it doesn't have, the friction is reduced by the water inside. Of course, in order to replace it, we got to get the first one out and start by sawing down the tube of the other ones, and then once you get a couple slots, you got to kind of beat it out of there and get the little pieces to bend over so that you can either grab them or have the cutlass bearing collapse in on itself to where the friction's not holding it up inside the shaft tube. And after about 2 days of cutting, sawing, banging, and doing all that, I finally got the thing out. As you can see, I was pretty excited. So I took the old cutlass bearing and I put it inside the freezer down at the shop at the yard, and then I took it and put it in the thermos and brought it back. Now what that does is it causes the metal to contract, therefore making it a little bit smaller than the slot, so that when you put it in, it's not such a pain to slide up in there, because this is a friction fit, and as you can imagine, our 50 horsepower motor causes a lot of friction at about 2,500 RPM, so therefore this thing's got to stay in place. So it's really tight. But after some finagling, adjusting, and well, just flat out banging on it, it went in very smoothly. And this is very satisfying to watch. I'm just saying. And there you go.